So let's talk about poor shaming. Many of us unconsciously shame ourselves and others for being poor. Oftentimes, it may be something superficial. We may judge somebody on the basis of their looks, on the basis of what they have or what they don't have. And this kind of judgment may also turn into victim blaming. We may start thinking that a person who lacks something may not be working hard enough to achieve whatever it is we deem to be normal or desirable. So, poor shaming is a big problem in the modern societies. We oftentimes associate hard work with achievement, which is not at all backed up by evidence. If you're interested in that, there is a video I made on meritocracy, and I'm not sure if it's already out. If it is, I'm going to put the link down below into the description box. But meritocracy has been proven to not be true. In the vast majority of the situations, especially under capitalism, you are not going to be compensated according to your contributions. If you happen to be lacking in resources, it oftentimes is due to the conditions. It is not because you're not working hard enough. It is not because you're stupid or lazy or apathetic or whatever else it might be that the modern propaganda wants us to believe in. It most likely is the socioeconomic circumstances that you're put under, and which most of us live under such conditions, where no matter how hard we try and how much we work, we still will end up with a certain lack. And we may feel guilty or ashamed of being poor. We may think that, oh, if only we worked hard enough, if only we hustled in the right way, then we would achieve this dream of independence. Unfortunately, however, this is not the case. And you have to study history and philosophy and psychology in order to fully understand all of the conditions and circumstances that may be at work to create societies that are similar to the ones we live in nowadays. So I highly recommend you start educating yourself on such matters, and I'm going to put some books in the description below, some of those materials that helped me begin working with myself and working with my own internal problems that may stem from the way we build our society. So if you ever look at someone and you think, oh, they are poor due to this particular set of circumstances, I encourage you to think again and think about all of the things that these people will have to do in order to achieve prominence and wealth, and see if it always depends on them, or if maybe there are a lot of circumstances that are beyond their control and they may be doing the best they can and yet they still struggle. So this is one of the key aspects in fighting against the stigma of being poor and the shaming of being poor. There's nothing shameful about being poor, and if you are poor, it is not your fault, most likely. And obviously we like to justify ourselves by saying, well, look at me, I have achieved such and such things, these people can do the same. Well, I mean, are you sure that you know enough about other people's circumstances to make a meaningful conclusion about their life and their struggles? More often than not, none of us have enough data on other people, so judging them on their perceived lack of achievements based on our own arbitrary standards is not fair. So let's not do that. And I'm definitely going to talk more about this because I don't think we talk enough about it, and I think we are too bedazzled by the propaganda of the modern capitalist world, and we need to balance it out with some truth.